Hello everyone, I'm back again for another video, and I don't know about y'all, but it's getting kind of cold over here in Alabama, so go ahead and sit down by the fire here and relax, and let's talk about this. Today I've got something really special. It's definitely a vintage item. It's possibly a one-of-a-kind kind of item, and it's something I think you might find interesting, especially if you like Alice in Wonderland and the illustrations that went in that old book. I think if you think about it, you can probably visualize what they look like right now. But when I show you these, it'll probably jog your memory a little bit. Now, what I have here is these are special collector prints that were put out in 1933, which are selections from John Tenniel's Bouts-Rimés. And a Bouts-Rimés is kind of like a poem that's fed to other poets. It's somewhat hard to explain. I'm just going to actually read to you the definition here. It literally means rhymed ends, and it's a French word. And if I'm mispronouncing my French, I apologize. I know that some of y'all probably speak French. It's a kind of a poetic game. And it's defined, according to Addison in The Spectator, as lists of words that rhyme to one another, drawn up by another hand, and given to a poet who was to make a poem to the rhymes in the same order that they were placed upon the list. And there's sort of an example here. For example, the rhyme scheme breeze, elephant, squeeze, pant, scant, please, hope, Pope are submitted, and the following stanza is the result. Escaping from the Indian breeze, the vast sensuous elephant through groves of sandal loves to squeeze, and in their fragrant shade to pant, although the shelter there be scant, the vivid odors soothe and please, and while he yields to dreams of hope, adoring beasts surround their Pope. And it sounds a bit nonsensical. But either way, that's sort of a rough definition of what a Bouts-Rimés is. Now, let's get back to this. It's in this folder, and as you can see, I got two of them. Now, these are from 1933, and how did I get them? Went to a book giveaway at the Texas A&M University Library in College Station, and I would say this was about 1986 or 87. These were free. I picked up two of them because I looked at it. I could kind of tell the print block technique here kind of jumped out at me. It's not something you see every day. The high quality paper. Then I opened it up and I saw that date, 1933. That really drew my attention. There's a card in here that says Mr. and Mrs. William H. Stark of Orange, Texas. They are the donors who actually provided these prints. Okay. Here's the cover page. Selections from the Bouts-Rimés of John Tenniel. From the library of Miriam Lutcher Stark. Introduced by Reginald Harvey Griffith. Privately printed in 1933. Now, I Googled this, too. And there is a reference, one reference, of this on Google. And then when I clicked on it, it was a dead link. So this is pretty one-of-a-kind kind of stuff. Okay. Next page, what we have is an explanation of the Bouts-Rimés. And if you'd like to read this, you can probably pause to read the explanation, and I will hold up the next page too, long enough for you to read it. It basically talks a little bit about John Tenniel. He was born in 1820. He was a contributor to Punch magazine, which was a rather famous magazine in England in the 19th century. Kind of like political cartoons. Very famous for doing the illustrations for Alice's Adventures in Wonderland in 1865 and Alice Through the Looking Glass, 1872. Interesting. You know, I just want to remind you that these pages are from 1933, and then just kind of look at the good condition they're in. I mean, this is just such good quality paper. But anyway, here's the second page. Let me hold it up so you can pause and read it if you so desire. Okay, that should have been long enough. Now I'm going to move on to the next page. This is the first print. from the Bouts-Rimés of John Tenniel. Now, take a look at this picture, and I guarantee you it's going to remind you of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Take a look at the large head on the knight character here. The caricature theme, this political cartoon kind of theme that you see here. He looks like a crusader knight with a cross, and he's being followed by some kind of fop in a top hat. It says Sir Paladin, a stout, and no, what is this? Portly bright to Palestine's crusades, not proudly wondering. Yeah, this is some of his Bouts-Rimés here, and he drew illustrations to go along with them. And you can't. It is legible. I'm not going to read them all, so I'm going to go ahead and hold it up. So if you look, once again, if you want to pause and read this, but basically, someone fed him the words like we talked about. He made the poems, and then he drew these really cool illustrations to go with them. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here's the next one. We have kind of a Humpty Dumpty character right here, and or you could say sort of a Cyrano de Bergerac, or maybe Lady. What is the? Oh my brain's failing me. I had a long day at work. The lady with the long hair, or maybe even Romeo and Juliet. Forgive me. I work in an office, and it's there's some high pressure going on. You got some other pictures here. This kind of looks like a gnome. You have the title of this Bouts-Rimés called Wonderland, and I think this is kind of cool. If you can sort of make out, there's a little happy sun there too, which I think is really neat. Actually, I just love these pictures. And you can see, when I was a kid, I mean, in 1987, I was pretty young. So, I mean, this really cried out at me when I saw this. This one's called Lord Tremaine. Bouts-Rimés. He actually has it written Bouts-Rimés. I got a cat coming here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, this stuff's like 7 years old. Please don't walk on it. That's Friday, by the way. He's the bigger of the two. They're actually the same age. Friday... he is he's freakishly big. He didn't mature. Actually, he just got big, whereas his sister stayed small. And there's his sister right there. Okay, now back to this. Friday is so interested. I hope I can finish this. Okay, now anyway, let me hold this up so you can read it if you want. Okay, and next page. He's helping me. Okay. I'm going to do this little number right here. So, maybe instead, let's not do that. This is not like a picture. I'm still learning. Okay, now, it has Bouts-Rimés on top, and it says a song of... that is almost illegible. But I think with some time we can probably figure out what it says. And he's got kind of a Napoleonic figure here. It says bumper. And he has some, looks like Lord Nelson era naval people here. A sea serpent with kind of a Humpty Dumpty character here. Once again, these are great prints. These are old-fashioned style woodcut prints. And here we have the end, the last picture. And this is I would say this is a depiction of a Saracen or Moor from the Crusades wielding a scimitar, and I am saying that judging by the picture, and he has apparently a decapitated Crusader's head on his sword. So you get the idea that John Tenniel probably didn't approve of the Crusades, or I don't know. I need to read the Bouts-Rimés and make that determination. Okay, interesting. All right, now, I do use this Electro Storm Ball box as my camera stand. I actually have one of these. It's a cool. I'll show it to you too. It's a really awesome '80s thing. It was used in a lot of bad movies to talk, like to show like science technology, but then people bought them like lava lamps. So I have to show it to you. I'm sure some of you remember them. Okay, yeah, I got 2 of these. And this one, unfortunately, has this little spill on it, which really is sad because other than that, I mean, this is just in great condition like the other one. It's identical. Same pages. I also, while I got you here, I wanted to show you a picture of John Tenniel so you can see what he looks like. That's a self-portrait done in 1884. So, now, all right. So we went over that, and okay. I hope you found that interesting. I really think that's cool, and I've had these. Well, oh my goodness, has it been that long? Yeah, a long time. And so ending. Now that we're ending, just go ahead and say thanks for all the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will keep making these videos because I'm having a lot of fun. And your comments make me want to keep showing you things. And, you know, I'm just having a great time with this. And my wife actually is going to do some guest reviews and videos coming up. And she has a much more pleasant voice. And she has much prettier hands than mine. And I think that, you know, you'll probably enjoy those videos too. She has a lot of things she wants to show you as well. So I got a lot of things coming up. So stay tuned. Bye.